Hello, my dear friends. A very good Sunday morning to all of you. And I really hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Right? And welcome once again to Calcutta Talkies. And with it, I am Robert. Well, my dear friends, in my last episode, I took a trip down the countryside. That's the village. And whatever I saw, I tried to explain the meanings in English, Bengali and in Hindi. গতবারে আমি গ্রামে গঞ্জে গিয়েছিলাম এবং যা যা নজরে পড়েছিল সেগুলো ইংলিশে আমরা কি বলি এবং তার বাংলা এবং হিন্দি অনুবাদ করে বলে দিয়েছি। अगला बार मैं गांव गया था, जो चीज़ मैं आँखों से देखा था वो हम हिंदी में अंग्रेज़ी में और हिंदी में बताया था। और आज मैं सोचा थोड़ा राजस्थान डेजर्ट जाऊँ। डेजर्ट यानी रेगिस्तान, right? So I have already mentioned that desert, D-E-S-E-R-T, desert. In Bengali it is Morubhumi and in Hindi it is referred to as Registan. Alright? Now, please don't mix it up with the other desert. Hear the pronunciation. This one, the first one we are talking about, Morubhumi by Registan, is desert. And the other one, D-E-S-S-E-R-T, is a sweet dish that is pronounced as dessert. Dessert হচ্ছে আমরা যে কোনো খাওয়া দাওয়ার অনুষ্ঠান, বিয়ে বাড়ি বা কোনো অনুষ্ঠান, যে কোনো কাজের অনুষ্ঠান বা বন্ধুবান্ধবদের কোনো স্কুল কলেজের পুনর্মিলনী বা রিউনিয়ন যেটাকে বলি, যেখানে খাওয়া দাওয়ার পরে মিষ্টি মুখ করা হয়, যেটা আইসক্রিম বা রসগোল্লা বা যাই হোক কিছু একটা দিয়ে পায়েস, সেটাকে আমরা डेजर्ट बोलते हैं। ओके, जो कुछ खाने का बाद अंतिम डिश होता है, द लास्ट डिश, उसका इंग्लिश में भी से डेजर्ट। ठीक है, जो भी होता है, मीठा दही होता है, आइसक्रीम होता है, मैंने मीठा दही, मिष्टी दही और रसगुल्ला और आइसक्रीम और सूफले, जो भी होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड डेजर्ट, राइट? एनीवे, now let's get along with the things that we come across in the village. Sorry, not in the village. I was in the village last week. In the desert. Sometimes when people are traveling or going through the village, they see something that is referred to as a mirage. M-I-R-A-G-E. Mirage. They see something imaginary, maybe due to the heat or the sun's rays falling on the open sun with no trees, nothing. They suddenly see something, may see a camel standing there or a well with water, they're feeling thirsty, and then they see it's not there. When they reach it, it's not there, apparently. হঠাৎ মরুভূমিতে অনেক সময় যখন যাত্রা করছে কেউ, সে হঠাৎ কিছু একটা দেখতে পায় বা মনে হয় তার কিছু দেখলাম, আবার কাছে গিয়ে দেখেন নেই। এটাকে ইংলিশে বলা হয় মিরাজ, M-I-R-A-G-E, এবং বাংলা এটাকে বলা হয় মরিচিকা। मरीचिका, ठीक है। जब पाकिस्तान में पैदल आप जाओ तो कोई इंसान जाते हैं, कभी कभी वो सोचता है जो कुछ सामने है, ऊँट खड़ा हुआ है, भाई कुआं है पानी के लिए, तो जब पास जाते हैं देखता कुछ भी नहीं। ऐसा कुछ होता है, ऐसे सूरज का तेज बालू के ऊपर कुछ से कुछ पैर वो नहीं है, तो इसको अंग्रेजी में बोलते हैं मिराज, हिंदी में इसको बोलता है मृग तृष्णा। Okay, so that's it. Another thing we come across when we are in the desert or traveling through the desert is something called caravan, C-A-R-A-V-A-N, caravan. What is caravan? Caravan is basically in the desert a convoy of camels. Nowadays we have convoy of cars going, usually when our very honest ministers are traveling. 7, 8 or a dozen cars follow, Alright? So that is a caravan of cars, but we don't call it caravan, it's a convoy of cars. Oh, the minister's convoy is passing. Ambulance can wait. Anyway, jokes apart. So basically, a convoy of camels in the desert is referred to as a caravan, C-R-A-V-A-N. And in Bengali, মরুভূমিতে এই এক লাইন ধরে উঠ যাত্রা এটাকে কি বলা হয়? काफेला. काफेला. और हिंदी में ये रेगिस्तान का जो कैरावान है उसको बोलते हैं करावान. करावान. It's very similar to English caravan, and ये है करावान. Another thing that we notice, of course, we see camels in the desert, and camels have on their back a swollen up thing where it portion just near the neck, above the neck at the back, where they store a kind of liquid. Water is stored in a nature's own way, and that is called camel hump, H-U-M-P, hump. That is why they can survive hours and hours in the hot desert without drinking water, because that sort of supplements the water reserve for them, stored there back in the hump. That's why the camel is also referred to, remember this, as the desert ship. Right? Cars and vehicles and your Hummer cars, the American ones, they can break down in the desert. But, nature's gift of the animal, camel will not break down under any circumstances. But anyway, the hump, the back of the camel in Bengali, Banglate ওটাকে বলে কুঁচ. Pairashu Chandrabindu Borghe jaw, Poonch. And in Hindi, that is referred to as Oot Kubat. Oot Kubat. Okay? Do remember that. And finally, traveling, walking down the desert, or going on the camel back, you get tired, you want to take a little rest, you want to have some water. So what do we look for a place? What do we call that kind of a place in the middle of the desert? Like a resting place, that's called an oasis, O-A-S-I-S. That's why it's become an expression, like oasis of peace. Oh, in the middle of all the trouble, this is an oasis of peace. Oasis, very calm and serene place. S-E-R-E-N-E, remember that too. S-E-R-E-N-E, serene means peace, calm and tranquil. Okay? Peaceful place, serene place. A person can be very serene also, very calm and quiet and peaceful. Right? So that kind of a place in the desert is called an oasis. Oasis. O-A-S-I-S. And in Bangla, Bengali, it is called a Moruddan. Moruddan. And in Hindi, it is called Shadwal. In Hindi, it is called Shadwal. S-H-A-D-W-A-L in English. Shadwal. Okay? So that's all. Those are the 5 basic important things that you may come across while you visit a desert. And of course, you will see a tent probably. If you stay the night in the tent in a desert, it's beautiful. Have a bonfire. And do remember, desert is very warm, but at night it can get very chilly. That means very cold. Tent, in Bengali it is called tabu. Okay? T-A-B-U. Don't mix it up with the very renowned actress in India, Tabu. Tabu. Alright? So that's it. And now I'm going to end today's episode leaving you with 2 riddles. And the answers, if you have, you may please give me the answers on your comment section, or you may keep it in your mind, because I will give the answers also in my next episode, which will be within the next 3 or 4 days. Alright? Riddle number 1. Okay? What water can you eat and chew? Okay? What water can you eat and chew? C-H-E-W, chew. Number 2. I have no life, but I can die. I have no life, but I can die. What is it? What am I? That's all, my dear friends. Have a wonderful Sunday ahead, and Take care of your health, as I always say. And my dear friends, please do put a like, and if you feel like, do put a comment. It will be very much appreciated. Till we meet again, bye bye.